this high ball really sits well, but Toby Green front and centre. Atkins ran him down. Cornelio from 45 on the left has tumbled it through.
2-on-2 forward of the ball. Himmelberg got there late, knocked it down. Finlayson, Cornelio needs to think his way through it. Shovels it out. Patton tries to use his body. Cornelio!
Oh, that was brilliant. Absolutely brilliant from Josh Kelly. Fed it over the top to his good mate Cornelio. Round the body, and that is the Giants at their best.
Okay, so today we're doing a player profile on Cornelio. So, I mean, pretty easy lock for me, but we'll go over him anyway. I'll put up the comment who suggested this. But anyway, just before we get into this video, I am letting my brother edit this video. So if anything weird is going on, that's him. So yeah, whatever. So Cornelio is priced at 260k, and he's a mid forward this year. So I'll go through three things today. So 1, his durability, 2, his price, and 3, his scoring. And then obviously I'll give you my verdict, which I mean you already know, but anyway, get on to his durability. So for me, this is like the main concern. So he's never actually played a full season. I mean, he's got close a few times, but yeah. And he only played 5 games last year. So he missed the rest of his games with a syndesmosis injury to his ankle, and also a toe injury. So despite these injuries, though, he still came back for the elimination final and the semi-final at the end of the year. And I mean, so far this pre-season, he's been in full training. So yeah, obviously a worry, but I mean, at his price, considering he gets a full pre-season in, I don't think it should be too much of an issue. So we'll go on to his price. So this is the upside because of the injuries. So in round 3, Cornelio scored just 26 because he did get injured in that game, and also because he was just coming back from injury in round 23, he only got subbed on for like the last bit of the game, so he only scored a 14. So without these averages, he would have averaged So without those 2 like injury affected scores, he would have averaged 86.7 for the year, but because of that he averages 60. And obviously his starting price is based off your last season's average, so yeah, it's pretty good for his price. And also to add to that, Supercoach also gave him another discount because of the injuries. So now he's priced at an average of 40, which, as I said, is 260k. So this is really great for us because at this price, he doesn't need to be a keeper in our team. His job really just is to make a bit of cash. So yeah, there's not really like the risk isn't too bad. Like it can't really go too wrong. Okay, so now we're going to look at his scoring. So I mean, the only thing you could really say with Cornelio is he averaged 60 last year, but I mean, you can't just rate him off of that, because obviously, as I said, an injury-affected game, a game where he got subbed on, really affected that average. And I mean, with an injury, you're never going to come back great. Like, you're never going to have 100% confidence in your body. You're never going to be quite that fit. So I mean, yeah, he may not have looked really great last year, but yeah, I just don't think he can read into that. And obviously also with his role, he did play a bit forward when he came back. So, I mean, I don't think you can read into that either. Yeah, just because of the injuries. So, yeah. So for those reasons, yeah, you just got to write off 2021 when you're looking at his scoring. So yeah, instead, I reckon what we can look at is all of his other seasons. So if I put up a table, well, my brother should put up a table now of his entire scoring history. So like his seasonal average, and I just think this speaks for itself, really. I mean, he's gone above the ton a ton of times. I think from 2015 to 2020, his average hasn't dropped below 90. So I mean, I probably could have just shown you this and his price, and you probably would have been convinced. So yeah, that's pretty good. Okay, so onto the verdict. I mean, for me, this is the easiest pick. I've said that already. But just because the reward is just far outweighs the risk. So at his price, Cornelio, he only needs to go for an average of like 75, 80 and not get injured for like 6 rounds. And I mean, he still does his job and makes like 150k. Whereas like the upside is, I mean, if he can stay injury free and he just like average anywhere near what he's averaged since 2015, he's almost a keeper for you in the forward line. So yeah, I mean, short video today, but I reckon it was probably a pretty obvious pick. But yeah, anyway, thanks for watching. Subscribe and like.